탱커는 반짝이는 거 간지나니까 그냥 두고 다른 애들 거만 좀 제거를 하자. 티몬이요? 개 쬐끄만 해갖고 이래야 좀 키 좀 커지나? 키도 안 나네.
Thank you for bringing the nucleists back to us, Ranger. You've come to the right place, my friend. Okay. You won't find a better selection of radioactive.
그러고 보니까 얘가 말하는 사람은 아예 발견을 못했네.
To bring us together. Too high.
I can't believe the nucleus. I can't believe the nucleus.
그랬더니 도망갔네.
How can the Proteus be dead? I don't understand.
Come in. It's Elijah Ward. You lunatics. I can tell by the brightness of my lights that you went through with Theo's plan and tapped the nuclear energy source in Cheyenne Mountain. That is most disappointing. I understand how tempting it must have been to take what looked like free power, but I assure you, power like that always has a cost. We may be warmer here in Colorado Springs because of this. Our homes may be brighter, but we will not be safer. For the threat of nuclear destruction will always loom over us as long as that bomb, or whatever it is. I'm sure Theo is happy with you, but I am furious. You will get no reward from me, and no support either. You damn fools.
콜로라도
Didn't kill everybody for one. Only
터지든가 말든가. 애리조나로 돌아가면 되지.
That sweet, sweet power was worth it, asshole. Bye.
한 명 어디 갔어?
Just sit tight, November. Help
다른 DLC는 안 이랬으면 좋겠다. 전투가 너무 늘어져요. 그렇다고 재밌는 것도 아니고 그냥 시간 끌기만 하는 기분이야.
What do you need, Rangers? Have a seat. I won't. I never do.
Hi, Rangers. It's good to see you again. Oh, you already have a clone. And thanks, Rangers.
Hey, November. Got a delivery for you. What were you thinking, ignoring a direct order from Old Saul? That Arapaho shipment was full of power armor for the marshals. Got a weird one
뭐라고
for
말했는데
you.
넘어가 버렸네.
Someone raided the kitchen, ate all the prepackaged cookies, chugged 3 gallons of bison milk, vomited everywhere, and left a very nicely wrapped package for you. Sure thing. Let's have a look. There you go. Anything else? I'll be here.
이게 생겼네? 여기도 전기 끌어온 티가 나는구만.
Time to take some chances and expand man's horizons.
마을도 가보면 티가 나긴 할 텐데. 어차피 언젠가 한번 갈 거니까.
Always good to see you, Rangers. Hoping to get to Colorado Springs in it. Oh, thank you. It ain't much.
Everybody in the factory is fine, guys. Totally fine. We're just on a big quota push right now, so we're all working overtime.
Come on, Dianchi. Nobody's come out of there in weeks. Where's my wife?
Where's my son? Are you guys the Desert Rangers? Abby said you were coming. take before we can let you in. All you have to do is talk to Dr. Breeler in the Human Resource Center, and he'll get you started on the admission process right away. He's right up those steps. When you're done, come on in and see us. The computation engine says that during the lockdown, only authorized Steeltown employees may enter the factory. So if you want to come in, you have to be an employee. And to be an employee, you have to take our fitness tests. Good luck! Oh, but you don't understand. The computation engine is the heart and soul of Steeltown. It runs everything. The gates, the scheduling, the order tracking, fulfillment, lunch breaks. We couldn't survive without...
Nuh-uh, Bianchi. That's enough. You can talk to your friends later. We were here first. What's going on inside the factory?
We heard shooting in there. We demand to know our loved ones are safe.
Sorry, friends, sorry. Trust me, when this push is over, your relatives will be coming out of this gate with smiles on their faces and big fat paychecks in there. Oh, sorry, something's come up. Gotta go. Don't forget to talk to Dr. Breeler about your screening, Rangers. Can't wait to see you.
Can you help us? Our families are in there.
로봇이네.
Steeltown.
Halt. For your own safety, the scrap yard is off limits to non-Steeltown employees. To apply for Steeltown employment, first Steeltown wishes you the best day.
Benny can't hide behind. Say, you're those Desert Rangers, huh? I'm Luis. Did I hear Benny Bianchi ask you to come see her in Steeltown? Because if you're gonna pay her a visit, us folks in the camp here sure would like to know what's going on in there. Most of us have family working there. And what with it being locked down and all, we don't know if they're alive or dead or if we'll ever see them again. And Benny won't tell us a goddamn thing. My wife's in there, Florinda. Damn near everything. Abigail Markham, who runs the place, got money from the Patriarch a while back to make it the center of industry in Colorado. Refit all of the ruined factories here in Pueblo. Got all the old systems up and running. Added a few of her own. Now the place makes generators, engines, trucks, furnaces, radios, medical supplies, weapons, armor, everything. There are folks that say the founding of Steeltown was as much the making of Colorado as the Patriarch's government. Without the stuff they make here, he wouldn't have been able to do half as much.
He's right there. Steeltown has made Colorado a force to be reckoned with on the plain.
Which is why it's weird to see it having conniptions like this. It used to be a well-oiled machine. If you ask Bianchi, we're the future employees of Steeltown. At least that's how she and Abigail Markham like to string us along. Who we really are is a bunch of displaced fools who thought this place was gonna be our salvation. Thought it would feed us, house us, give us jobs. Well, some of us got jobs. Then they stopped hiring. And the rest of us have been freezing our asses off out here ever since. Out east, on the Colorado border, the Patriarch's peace with the gangs of the plains was supposed to make it safe territory. So we all went homestead. Now, though, seems like the gangs have forgotten the peace exists. They've been coming for settlers like wolves come for sheep. No choice but to up stakes and run. And this is where we ran to. Of course, now we're hearing that the gangs are coming here. So we may have only delayed our demise. That's what they say, apparently. Liberty's sending a big scavenging crew this way, hoping to score some heavy artillery ahead of her attack on Colorado Springs. And if things go like they have been, Steeltown's guard bots will just hide behind the gates and let us get shot to pieces. Or worse, scooped up for slaves.
A raid on Steeltown? The Patriarch would not like that.
Used to. It seems like they got their own problems now. Pulled back all their patrols. Guard bots only worry about keeping people from going in or out, no matter what Benny Bianchi says. Yeah, Markham's happy talk mouthpiece. Always telling us Steeltown needs us. Sure it does, but not enough to give us 4 walls and a roof. We're dying by inches out here. Where else are we gonna go? Rumor is they're turning folks away at Colorado Springs. Besides, there's work here. At least there's supposed to be. Not to mention, a lot of us have family inside the factory. We're not going anywhere until we see them again. They're asking for applicants. Bianchi's practically begging for them. But no one gets through the selection process, and I don't know how they could. Stupid tests don't make any sense at all. Place has gone crazy. You didn't hear me bending Bianchi's ear? The workers inside haven't been allowed out in weeks. There's been gunshots in there. We all got family in there, and nobody will tell us if they're okay, if they're even alive. Wish Markham would come out and talk to us herself, but all we get is Benny pouring syrup in our ears. Phooey. Not a peep. Just Benny saluting the flag and telling us everything's peachy. Ha! Oh man, could you? Her name is Florinda. She works in the Warbot factory. Just let her know that I'm still alive and I miss her. Thank you so much. Mighty nice of you to ask. Now that you mention it, there's one particularly crappy situation we could use some help with. See, we don't have a proper toilet here. It's dangerous. Not to mention colder than a robot's nuts. Go outside the camp. There's animals out there. So we've been going too close to home and it's kind of stinking up the place. Now, we spotted an old job Johnny in the scrapyard. There's a lot of nasty beasties around. Nothing badasses like you couldn't handle, though. If you chase them off, my people can take care of dragging it back here. Hey, you asked if you could help. We're not exactly rich out here. Well, we can scrape something together, I guess. Wonderful. You're just what we've been praying for. Go see Doc Breeler in the Human Resources Center up those steps. He's the guy you gotta talk to get in. You didn't hear Benny telling you? Nobody but Steeltown employees get through the gates, and you gotta pass Breeler's health screening to become an employee. Good luck.
Steeltown wants you to have a great day.
바라는 거 엄청 많네. 여기가 그 줄인가 보다.
This is Carla Asphalt Runner calling Vinny Bianchi. You there, Vinny? Hey! The Rangers are gonna crack the gate! Looking to get into the factory?
The robot?
I failed the screening test 6 times. Guess I'm gonna head out for work.
회복하는 거 만드는 법 알려줬는데 이게 왜 회복 쪽이 없지? 버섯? 걔 저기 아까 전맵에서 봤던 애 걔가 얘 죽였나 본데?
Brother, no! Please wake up! This isn't Aram's handwriting. The man who killed him must have left it. And I have no idea what it means. Save the world from tears? My whole world is tears now. My brother Aram, he's dead. A man or a devil, someone tore open our tent in the middle of the night. He slashed with a knife or claws so fast I couldn't even scream before he was gone.
스틸타운이 먼저 나온 DLC인가 보네.
No one saw him enter or leave the camp. What? No! We don't know anybody here. We just got here. What am I gonna do now?
Excuse me, you're the Rangers, aren't? I heard from a refugee who left Colorado Springs that you might have seen my daughter, Haley. Is that true? He said he saw you talking to her near the pillories there. Haley and me got separated on the road, and I ended up in this camp. Been saving up traveling.
노예상한테
to go find
쫓기던
her.
여자의
But the guy I
엄마인가
talked
봐요.
to said you might have sent her someplace. So I don't know where to go. You know where she is now?
나도 잘 모르는데.
Oh, thank you. I can't believe this. After all this time.
아직 안 도망갔을라나?
This is Ranger HQ Actual. Come in, Team November. That's incredible, November. One of our recruits saw Haley yesterday in downtown Colorado Springs. I'll put the word out to bring her to the base. We'll have Masato prepare the best reunion meal this side of Colorado. Travel safe, ma'am. Ranger HQ out.
I can't thank you enough, Rangers. This is all I have left. Please take it.
Don't have much.
I can do
Take what you need.
아니!
Too dangerous.
야, 나 분명히 수리 눌렀어. 수리 눌렀는데 왜 들이박는데?
What if I don't show? I have to.
아니 걔네들이 갖다 박았잖아. 이게 내 탓이냐고.
I can do this.
여기서만 생산되는 합금.
No. Too
아이템
dangerous.
제작이나 개선?
Hope you can use.
What if I don't show? I have to.
어서 오세요.
If I just stick to the plan, I'll... Oh! Hi. Didn't see you come up. I'm just... it's none of your business, okay? Of course. The bottom line is the only thing that matters to you people. Well, there's no danger to Steel Town. There's only danger to... It's my mom, okay? She's inside. Does data collection on the truck line, but she's also diabetic. We didn't tell anyone, and Breeler was too drunk to notice, because they'd fire her immediately if they found out. They used to let us send in 1 letter a week, and I was using it to smuggle in doses of some insulin we found. But since the lockdown, no letters. She's gonna go into shock and die if I don't get her a dose fast. Huh. You're the Desert Rangers, aren't you? I've heard of you, but no. This is too important. I can't trust anyone but myself. Yeah, I'm just not sure I can do it. If I get caught, they'll kill me. I'm not an employee, so no non-lethal treatment for me. Then my mom dies too. And that assumes I make it all the way inside without getting boiled or crushed in the ducts. That's my way in. There's a little exhaust port in the scrapyard. I could slip in, but armored up mercs like you could never fit.
기계공학.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, fuck it. I'm doing it. Thanks for the info, Rangers.
잠깐만. 죽는 거 아니야? 죽을 거 같은데? 난 내가 할 거라고 얘기한 거였는데 쟤는 왜...
been a rough old few weeks out.
또 망친 거냐고? 구철 처리장은 어디로 가는 거지?
Anybody know any way to cut in line, assholes?
It's right there! This is insane! All they gotta do is walk at 15 feet! Oh, hi! It's just dumb. I'm the cook here in the camp, and, there's not a lot to cook. People are starving. So I sent a request to Steeltown
저거 진짜
admin for a
염소고기일까?
donation, and whoo, miracle! It got approved. 200 pounds of assorted goat parts. The dumb part is, the meat got moved to the loading dock, but now it's just sitting there. Apparently, the paperwork to actually deliver it got lost, so even though I can say it, I can't get it. They won't let me in, and they won't let it out. Could you? That would be incredible. A lot of hungry people would be in your debt. If you can get inside, talk to a guy named Walsh. He was my liaison on this until I stopped hearing from him. Tell him the meat for cooking is on the loading dock, and it just needs his approval. Shoot. Huh? Oh, no. They get their meat from some family named Knox, but Walsh said he'd sell us some of what they had in their freezer. All they make in there is
녹스는 들소 키우는 데 아니야? 염소도 키우나?
Oh, and guns, and warbots, and vehicles too, which is the stuff that the gangs are coming for, I guess. You know, Liberty's army. She's sending out scavenging parties to prep for her attack on Colorado Springs. And word is they've got Steeltown in their sights. Oh, that's easy. Well, no, it's not easy. Or we wouldn't all be out here starving. We'd be in there working. All you gotta do is talk to Dr. Breeler at the Human Resources Center by the main gate and pass his test. Passing the test is the hard part. Seems like a week since
둘이
anybody's
사이즈만
done it,
틀리지
maybe
모션이
more.
동일하네.
Anyhow, if you pass the test, they make you an employee and open the gate for you. Simple. Crazy, huh? I heard they had trouble with their plumbing a while back and called a plumber, but wouldn't let her in because she couldn't pass the eye test. Thank you so much. Get that goat, and you'll be the goat. Good luck.
Use of medical supplies must be approved by Dr. Breeler.
Hey, not only
First warning, unauthorized requisition of supplies. Only Steeltown security and medical personnel are authorized to use this door.
that doesn't look like it came out of Steeltown.
Привет, председатель.
Welcome to the Steeltown Human Resources Evaluation Center. Enter the body scanner behind me to begin your assessment for employment. You don't look like the usual candidates. What's going on? Why do you have so many weapons? Oh yeah, I've heard of you. But I'm afraid knowing Patriarch Buchanan isn't enough to get you special privileges around here these days. To enter the factory, you have to pass the evaluation test. And to do that, you have to be examined by the machines. And lately, they've been failing applicants 9.9 times out of 10. The door hasn't opened in a week. Good luck. I don't make the rules, sorry. I don't even enforce them. I just watch helplessly from the sidelines. Ha! I put in a requisition for more toilet paper 2 weeks ago, and I haven't heard from them since.
안에 뭔 일이 생기긴
It's like
생겼나
I don't
보네.
exist. Sure, Ask away. I've got nothing else to do. And I'm not even being sarcastic. To be the living definition of the term Kafkaesque? To drain the hopes and dreams of 100+ people a day? To drive me to drink? Sorry, I have a bile problem. The stated purpose of the test is to evaluate the fitness, work experience, and mental stability of people who pass are sent for job placement inside, but that almost never happens. Inertia? Once upon a time, I had a staff here, and we gave all these tests manually. Sent a lot of people through that door to a good job and a better life. Then Markham built her computation engine and decided that it would make all the hiring decisions. So she had these evaluation machines installed and told me that my new job was to be the friendly face that prepped people for the test. Apparently, the computation engine said that was the position I'm best suited for. So now the machines do all the work, and I drink. Horace Breeder. You wouldn't guess it now, but I was an actual doctor once. Now, I don't even do the eye test. Only good thing is, I can do this job stone drunk. So I'm stone drunk as often as I can be. Like now, for instance.
Wow. Okay, Doc.
얘도 기지로 꼬셔갈 수 있나?
What I tell myself every morning when I get up is, it's better to be paid for getting drunk than to not be paid for getting drunk. I've never seen it. Could be a big brain in a box for all I know. But if that's the case, then it's got brain damage. Because the people who go through that door are always the ones I wouldn't have picked in a million years. It's like a magic asshole picking machine. Oops. Sorry. I'm supposed to say it's the best thing ever. So, it's the best thing ever. Sure.
연산 엔진에 맛이
Then
간 거
step into
아닐까?
the garbage disposal behind me. I'm sorry. I meant the biometric assessment part. Don't get your hopes up, though. You look too competent to pass. Please keep your arms and legs fully inside the chamber.
약자 뭐야? 인체 피부 알러지 뭐야? 아무거나 골라도 될까? 인체 피부 해볼까? 관절 기능 장애. 임플란트 삽입했는데? 뭘 해도 다 되는 거 아니야?
Please move on to the ocular scan.
조명의 개수는 3개입니다. 오답이라고. 뭐야 이거 개판이잖아.
The ocular scan is complete. Follow me to the skills test terminal. Answer the questions on the
개 등신. 내가 뭘 하든 합격이라고 나오게끔 돼 있대. 이거 신스 신스랑 좀 관련이 많이 있어 보이는데? 여기 사장이 신스 같은데?
Okay, that's over with. You passed. I can't believe it. You're the first in days.
We finally got a pass. Open the main gate.
Go back outside to the main gate and they'll let you in. Tell Ben Dianchi I'm still waiting for my toilet paper.
신스들 걸러내는 용인가 봐.
You passed the screening?
얘는 또 뭐야?
Come on, go! Chase down! Get to the candy!
What's that noise out there? Oh, crap, the ghost gang! Rangers, help us! Stop the bandits!
Oh, that's just great. Looks like Markham's hired some new thugs. Get him, ghosts!
Real! Shit just got real!
여기도 중첩이 있네. 저걸 빗나가네.
Got a beat on them. And...
Get ready for a slamming hit!
이 댕댕이 괜찮아 보여. 곰뱅이 됐네. 귀뚜라미로 만들었다고? 들어가긴 이쪽인데 보물 뭐 모아놓고 어쩌고 했던 데가 여기겠지.
Pop this hat and see what Hero has for us today. Shit! Those Rangers again. Come on. Thanks, Hero.
Thank you, team members. Warning, you must have a Steel Town employee identification badge to enter the scrapyard.
저 아직 못 봐. 아니 근데 통과했잖아. 그냥 그게 줘요.
Turn around. Any further progressive to the scrapyard will be met. Step back. The loading dock is a secure area. Shipping authorization pending. You are not authorized to receive information, team member. These assets are in transit. Please do not move. You are trespassing. Keep the
토끼한테 저러고 있어.
You have past credits. Comply. Error. Buffer over. Percent routine. Threat underscore trespasser. Cannot fit the parameters of worker or potential worker. You must leave. I will only warn you all in a number of times. You are trespassing. Leave the premises immediately.
mi biatchi! Welcome to Steel Town. Good to finally meet you in the flesh. Abby and I thank you again so much for dealing with those pesky bandits. Ugh. You've made Steel Town better for everyone. You know Abigail Markham, the boss of Steel Town. Oh, she's so sweet. You'll love her. What? Oh, that? It's nothing. A security exercise. Don't pay it any attention. Everything's fine here. Fine. Refugees? Oh, we don't have refugees in Steel Town. We have a mobile, motivated workforce, and everything here is completely under control. The computation engine says so. Oh, poor Breeler. He just can't get used to the CE making his job easier. Some people don't know when they're better off. The computation engine never makes a mistake. It runs Steel Town with perfect precision and planning.
하자 심해 보이던데.
Again with the toilet paper? I sent it to him weeks ago. The CE shows it was sent and shows it was delivered.
여선엔 지금 고장난대.
Too much, the poor man. He should be grateful the CE still thinks he's competent enough to do his job. A human manager would have fired him long ago. I'm sorry. Procedures must be followed. Now, if you can just give me your names for your badges, I'll send you right to her. It certainly comes with a sterling reputation, but I still need your name so the CE knows who you are. Don't worry, I'll just read them off your uniforms. Okay, got it. Here are your badges. Now, just follow the blue line and you'll find Abby in the control room. Or, I mean the dark blue line, not the light blue line. Actually, you could go straight. It's shorter that way. No, wait. You should probably take the blue line after all. The computation engine said that's where the line should be painted, and it's never wrong. Oh, also, if you're looking for an exciting career in the wonderful world of heavy industry, come back here after you've talked to Abby, and I'll give you a placement test.
Isn't she nice?
I think that went well.
친절한 거 맞아?
Wow, it's big in here.
Greetings, fellow employees. Welcome to the Steel Town Job Placement Center.
그러고 보니까 토스터 쪽을 아예 하나 손도 못 댔네.
Oh, you're back. Have you talked to Abby yet? Bye.
Hi. Looking for a job?
Now, remember what we talked about, Demi? Start again.
Hello, I am Oluwa Demilade. Welcome to the Steel Town Job Placement Center, your gateway to a wonderful life of meaningful and gainful employment here in the industrious and exciting city we call Steel Town. Though if you are looking for the mess hall, that's 2 floors down. Today's meal is algae meatloaf, fungi surprise, and gravy of sorts. Now, how can I assist you? Thank you for asking. This is the Job Placement Center, where Steel Town employees are matched with currently available jobs. All you need to do is take our little suite of aptitude tests, and the computation engine will search its database of jobs and find the one that's perfectly suited to your unique qualifications. Ready to give it a try? Oh no, actually that was the assessment test to see if you were Steel Town material, which, since you're here, you obviously are. This is the test that actually assigns you to an actual job. Well, let's see what you're actually suited for first. The fitness test will check your overall conditioning. Please step up on the treadmill. Oops, it did it again. Oh, let's go see what the computation engine has determined based on your results. All right, let's see. Based on the results of your test, the computation engine thinks you're ideally suited to be a masseuse. Unfortunately, that's
마사지랑
not
저거랑 무슨
available.
상관이야?
But we do actually have nut tightener. This is a crucial job here in Steeltown, as there are many nuts and some of them get loose. You will be assigned a wrench. There seems to be a loose nut out near the elevator, which you must tighten. Good luck.
참네.
Sorry. Benny doesn't let me talk
Party down there. Let's go.
등짝이 데드 스페이스 마냥 이렇게 뭐가 달려있네.
Oh man, you get fired.
Excuse me. Rude.
They got calls. You know they do. Sorry, cats. I'm your gal for deployables, pick-me-ups, and other useful sundries. But no goodies till the situation in the factory is settled. Boss's orders. Talk to Markham if you got a problem with that.
Sorry, I'm not authorized to sell you armor until Administrator Markham says it's okay. Which won't be until whatever is going on in the factory calms down. Talk to Administrator Markham if you think you can help. Excuse me, but if you are... I'm not sure you are authorized to take that. Look for your paperwork. Are you absolutely sure you're authorized to do that? You did say the computation engine authorized this, correct? Welcome to Steeltown HR document processing. How can I help? Wait, you're not employees, are you? Oh, freelancers have to file invoices through accounting, not HR. Is there something else I can do for you? Well, this is Steeltown HR document processing, so I process Steeltown HR documents. Have a nice shift.
일단 가라는 대로 쫓아가봐야겠지.
I'm so new to this sales stuff.
Do you think the workers will come up here? I was assigned algorithms. I thought we were going to play music or something. So, have
뭐야,
you had
빨리
any
주워.
work
왜 안 줘?
at all?
With the factory at a standstill, nothing.
So, how do you make it look like you're busy?
파이팅이
I
안
have
좋아지네.
50 orders in my outbox and none in my inbox.
Coffee later?
We haven't had coffee here in weeks.
Questions? Sorry.
Excuse me. Rude.
괜찮아 보이는 게 나오는데? 이게 아까 보니까 디버프가 10까지 누적되면 죽던데 그냥.
First detective, only designate Markham and your location in Markham's office. If you exited Markham's office, you are therefore designate Markham.
여기 코딩이 개판이네.
Additional Markhams.
I don't want that too heavy. But you broke that, not me. If you want it back, well, I already told you.
얘는 스카 컬렉터 같은데.
I can't, Lou. I can't. This is the way to the future. This is the way to our dream.
Sorry, Abby. Maybe our dreams aren't the same anymore. I'll see you. Goodbye.
Sorry, I really need to focus on getting this done.
Caution. Ongoing insurrection in Warthog Factory. Park.
It is not for me to speak. Administrator.
아니네, 그냥 움직이네.
Please speak to her now. Administrator, you have visitors.
Huh? Who are you? I told Benny not to... Oh, you're the Desert Rangers, the ones Saul sent to check up on me. Well, I can't say I'm happy to be spied on, but as long as you're here, you can make yourselves useful. I've got a situation on my hands. And you passed? Interesting. Well, welcome to Steel Town. I hope you're ready to earn what Saul is paying you. Now, listen. First off, we've heard that some of Liberty Buchanan's army are coming this way looking for easy pickings. Normally, we could manufacture some turrets and defend ourselves. But with this strike on... See, this whole place is run by a complex computation engine we built a while back. It does everything. Hiring, scheduling, production quotas, payroll, and until a few weeks ago, it worked like a charm. Then it started to get buggy. Shifts and quotas were changed in strange ways. New hires were put in positions they were obviously unsuited for. At first, I went with it. The engine had never been wrong before, but it kept getting worse. There have been incidents, accidents. Those accidents have sparked worker unrest. And unfortunately, Ludlow, my new chief of security, seems to be one of those bad hires. He's chasing Celine Crow, the workers' leader, around like a rabid dog, causing as much damage as she is. You will not be a rabid dog. Get down to the factory and see what's what. If Ludlow's behaving, help him. If not, take over. Just remember, your priority is not punishing workers. It's getting tech to ourselves.
그걸 왜 나한테 시켜? 니들이 알아서 해야지.
I don't expect you to work for free, but I'm not promising anything until I see some results. Do well and you'll be amply rewarded. And I might put more work your way down the line. If Saul trusts you, I trust you. He doesn't hire fools. He only sires them. Good. That's what I pay her for. Nobody needs to know what's going on behind the curtain except the players, right? Not her whole army, just one of her foraging parties. Damn Reavers have been scouring Colorado's edges for months. They'll strip us like a swarm of locusts. Thank you. And listen, you may have to shoot some workers, but I don't want them put down permanently. Training up new ones takes too long. Lazar, my senior tech here, has some new non-lethal weapons we're working on. Lazar, you have clearance to provision the Rangers with a batch of NLWs. Please prep the supplies.
You got it, boss. Talk to me when you're ready to gear up, Rangers.
Die. You go with them. Once they have the NLWs, take them down to the factory and help out while they're there. They'll need someone who knows the layout.
Of course, Administrator. Rangers, I am at your disposal.
Di is more than a robot. She's my chief engineer. She helped build this place. In fact, she was the primary inventor of the computation engine. Nobody knows this place like her. You couldn't have a better guide. The bugs are sabotage. Nothing to do with Di. She'll be an asset to your squad. I promise you. Excellent. Then get going. Solve this for me, Rangers. By any means necessary.
Rangers, let's get you outfitted for the factory.
You don't need to go in there. Get back to the factory.
누가 공장에 테러를 하고 있나 보네.
I can't talk now. I feel for the workers, but
Hi, Di. I have the non-lethal weapons Markham asked me to.
Thank you, Researcher Blazer. Rangers, this is Laser Blazer, a researcher in our R&D department, and its sales liaison.
It's Lazar, actually. Accent on the czar. But yes, I'm your POP for R&D. Point of purchase? That's sales lingo. I learned it in a book. No, it's Lazar Blazer. I don't know why people have a problem with that. Pretty clever, if I do say so myself. The workers are all fitted with cybernetic controllers that can... So what these weapons do is disrupt those controllers with feedback. Enough disruption and... the workers go nighty-night, but suffer no long-term damage.
That is incorrect, Researcher Blazer. Long-term effects include occasional fainting, sleep loss, hair loss, memory loss, nosebleeds, erectile dysfunction, and
살상 맞아?
Short, come on, Di, you're not exactly helping my sales pitch here. Well, they're armed with their tools, and they're deadly. Rivet guns, tar sprayers, ignition sticks, all those things will mess you up. And they're mad enough to use them. That Celine Crow has got all the workers riled up. It's all Security Chief Ludlow can do to keep them penned up down in the factory. Otherwise, they'd be running through here, tearing the place up, and turning all our white collars red. Oh, I suppose she has some legitimate complaints, but she should have taken them through the proper channels, not started calling on the workers to smash the machines and hang the bosses. She's just too volatile for factory work. The computation engine should have never hired her. I didn't say that! Stop putting words in my mouth! Look, if we don't have any more business, I've got work to do. Great, have a look.
엔진에
just
자아가
to warn you, I
생겼나?
do have to charge a
그래서 저렇게
$1
해놓은
processing
건가?
fee for each item. Sorry.
테스트 문구 봤을 때는 그럴 수도 있을 것 같아요. 돈 받긴 받네. (1인이니까) 다 사자. 나중에 대파리 하자. 팔 때도 1이야?
Our next objective is finding Carl Ludlow, Security Chief. He will be on the factory level. Proceed to the elevator on the west end of this floor.
저게 시간도 늦었고 끊기기도 하고 저장하니까 또 괜찮아지네. 아무튼 오늘은 여기까지 하죠. 시간이 너무 늦었네요. 10회 중첩되면 의식을 잃는다. 아까 전에 쳐들어온 갱들은 10회 중첩되니까 죽던데? 만약 여러분이 생명을 지키고 싶다면 동물 동료는 레이저 본부에 넣어두고 오는 게 나을 수도 있다. 이게 그거 있나 보다. 애들 안 죽이고 가는 무슨 그런 스토리가 있나 봐요. 하긴 여기 지금 파업하고 있는 애 대장 만났을 때 노동자를 죽였다라고 하면은 걔가 가만히 있질 않겠지. 이거는 어떻게 할지 또 생각을 좀 해봐야겠네. 끝 찹시다. 안녕히 주무세요.